everybody, I'm Tom Vasel, and today we're taking a look at a game called Exit Kids Jungles of Riddles, or Jungle of Riddles. Now, the Exit series of games from the same designers here, Inca and Marcus Brand, is a series of escape room style games. They are one-time games where you open up the box, use everything in the box, drawing and ripping and folding and cutting, and then using a wheel like this to find solutions. They're very fun. They range from hard to incredibly difficult, but they work really well. I've gotten a little tired of the series to some degree, but there's still new ones coming out, and I got a few sitting on the shelves here that I need to get played. But I was very excited to see that a kid's version of this now exists. So this says ages 5 and up. On the back of the box, it says 5 to 7. A 20-minute game. This is not a disposable game. This is a replayable game. Here's how you play it. In this game, there are 6 piles of cards. Each pile has 6 cards in it, but you're only going to use 1 card for each game. So you can shuffle it, each pile, and then you're going to do these cards in whatever order you want. You'll draw 1 card. And for each card, you're looking for a 3-animal combination, whatever it might be. You'll stick that 3-animal underneath that hat, and you'll turn it over. If it shows an X, then you're incorrect. But if for some reason it shows a check mark, then you know that you found the right solution. So the orange pile is the hat pile. For that one, you need the box itself. This will show you a hat, and you're just going to look around the box, all around it, for animals that happen to be wearing that hat. Then you just put those animals in here and see if you're correct or not. For the yellow cards, there's a whole pile of animals on here. You're simply looking. For this one, you'll see there's different shapes on here. These correspond with leaves. You stick these leaves on these squares so that they don't go off the card at all and that they don't touch each other. And once you put all the leaves on, only 3 animals will be visible. For this one, you see the silhouettes of 3 animals. Just what are those silhouettes? For this one, you're looking for the 3 animals that are not on this card. They're kind of hidden here. You have to just look through them and find the 3 animals that are not on this card. For this one, you use this little magnifying glass tool, and you're going to move around until you find exactly 3 animals that fit inside the magnifying glass. And for the last one, the map one, you will take this map card here. You will follow the tracks. Here, the boy will go to these different spots, and whichever 3 animals you pass. As you solve these, you will put keys on top of treasure chests, and at the end of the game, you open these treasure chests to see what treasure you've gotten. That's it. So this game, I think, first of all, we need to take into account that it's like I said, it's not disposable. I'm not sure it's actually an escape room game. There's no deduction or deducing going on in this game. You are given a set of instructions. Find the animals using a magnifying glass. Look on the outside of the box for this. You know, it tells you exactly what to do and you follow it. I'm not saying that as a negative, but what that means is this 5 and up here on the box, I think it actually might be high. It could be that you play this with 4 to 6, 4 to 7 years old. This is really going to be too simple for older kids. This is a lower elementary, kindergarten, 1st grade, maybe even younger than that, because it's not that hard to solve the things. With a map, you take this map and you follow it. What 3 animals? Put them on the scale. And eventually you'll get to those, exclusive little cool check marks on the back. And when you find one of those, it's exciting, but at the same time, I'm sorry, they're keys, not check marks. But when you find one, that's exciting, but it's also not a, let's try a different solution. You found the solution. Once you find it, it's there. And so kids are going to enjoy this. There's 6 different cards here. Each card has 6 different things. So there's 36 puzzles in the box, but the fact is you can shuffle them, give it to the kid again, and might find something. They won't know it's the same one as they move the magnifying glass. The only one you will know is maybe the hats and stuff like that. Very simple game, and it works well for kids. I'm giving this one a 7 out of 10 for kids, but you have to realize, I think older kids will be bored by this. You need to get it for the right age group. And as an adult, you're basically just going to be facilitating this game. You're not necessarily going to be playing through it because there's not a lot more to it other than following the instructions. I played this with my son, and it was mostly too easy for him. But the one that he found the trickiest was, here's the card, which animals are missing on the card. But even that one isn't that difficult. So, and then they end, you get 6 of the 9 treasure chests. Woo, you keep the stuff in them. It's not really a victory condition, and I think that gets a little old after a while. I mean, one of the chests is filled with donuts, so there's that. It's fine. It works for little kids. They're going to enjoy it. Know your audience when you check it out. That's Exit the Game Kids. I'm Tom Vasel. We'll see you next time.